the turkey is finally here. I didn't know how I was gonna top my turkeys that I've made so far. All of them have been so amazing and great and over the top. I'll make sure I link them all below, so make sure you check it out if this one is not for you. The only place you need to be looking for turkey recipes over here, because I got them all. Okay, I got all of them. I got the Heineken turkey. I got a brine turkey. I got it. It's all over here. Okay, period. So let's get into the recipe. All right, you guys, let's get into it. I'm using Butterball because that's what was available to me at Aldi. You know, this video is super early compared to when Thanksgiving actually is. So not a lot of places have the turkeys around October 1st area, you know, so I had to take what I could get. So you want to remove your turkey from the package, take everything out. Also check the neck of the turkey, because sometimes those little packages are hidden up there. If you're a first-time person cooking a turkey, check the neck, because sometimes the liver and all of that is hidden at the top. And now I'm going to wash my turkey with vinegar and lemon. You don't have to do this step if you don't want to, but y'all know I'm an islander. We wash everything. So I wash the turkey inside and out with vinegar and lemons. Get it nice and cleaned and ready to go. Wash it however you want, you know. After I let it soak in vinegar and lemon, then I rinsed it all up. And then she was good to go, honey. Okay. And this is a 14-pound turkey, by the way. So while I'm done with that, this is what you're going to need for the brine. I'm doing a dry brine this season for this turkey. You're going to need some peppercorn medley, some fresh lemons, coarse kosher salt, brown sugar, and lemon zest. Lots and lots of lemon zest. I'm going to zest all 5. I think it's 5 lemons back there. And get it all in there. Y'all, when this lemon hit the sugar and salt, like I can't wait for y'all to try it so y'all could smell it. It smells so good. And this took about, putting it together took about 5 minutes. The zesting can be a little tedious, but, you know, if you have a better gadget, because, you know, y'all rich folk out there, I talk about this all the time. I always take the hard way out. So I manually zested it, and it was still good to go. So I decided to grind up my peppercorns like this, because grinding it with that little grinder that comes with this pepper, it would have took me 100 years. So I'm using my my spice grinder. It got me there quicker. If you could buy it like this in your store, make sure it's just coarse ground. You need coarse ground black pepper or pepper medley. And now I'm just going to put it all together, mix it up. And oh my goodness, once this fresh ground pepper hit the lemon and the sugar and the salt, I cannot. By the way, disclaimer, this sugar is not going to make your turkey sweet. Please, let's all use common sense here. It's not going to be super sweet or sweet at all for that matter. So don't worry, guys. It's all good. If you're not a fan of brown sugar, I guess use a sugar substitute. But yeah, just use the brown sugar. It's only once a year. Once a year. This happens once a year. It's all good. You good. All right, so now I'm going to take the spice mixture and put some of it in the cavity of the turkey. I got my little one glove on because, child, I ran out, and then I almost ripped this one. Y'all know I'm pregnant, so my hands be swollen, my feet. Y'all know I'm high risk. But right now it's very mild, and we're good to go. Everything is going great, but the glove ripped, and that's it. So now put the rest of the spice all over top. When I say get this stuff everywhere, get it everywhere. Underneath the armpits, the little crevices, the cracks. Just like when you take in a shower, you got to lift up everything. And if you plus size like me, you got to pick everything up. The love handles and the side handles, pick everything up and get it all nice and in there. And I'm not joking, okay? Sometimes I got to break it down for some people to understand. Pick up the leg, pick up the wing, pick up the back, turn it over, and put the spice on the back too. Put it everywhere. Okay, and you'll be good to go. Make sure you rub it up, like you in the tub. All right, so now I'm going to put it in the refrigerator uncovered. Do not cover this turkey. It's a dry brine, so you want it to dry out. You're going to see a lot of moisture on your turkey in the beginning, but as the second day come along, it's going to be super dried out and it's going to look weird. It's fine. It's just going to look weird. It's fine. It's supposed to look that way. Mine will look that way as well. 48 hours later, honey child, you're going to need some butter, some chicken stock, some more parsley, lemon pepper. The lemons that we zested, I just cut them in quarters, and 3 shallots, or you could use onions. Now the shallots, yeah, you can use onions or scallions or leave it out. You know, I'm putting it in there for more flavor and moisture. Now, do not get a lemon pepper seasoning that has salt. You need salt free. You don't have to use Mrs. Dash. Use your preferred brand as long as it's salt free. I heard Trader Joe's have a brand where it's salt free lemon pepper. So, you know, if you're not a fan of Mrs. Dash, you listen, okay? So here, I'm chopping up my herbs. This is sage, rosemary, and thyme. This is also going to go on top of the turkey for added flavor and texture and just to make it look cute. And you just want to chop it up. You can use your food processor, no biggie. All right, I told you your turkey will look weird. You see how it looks weird? It's all, you know, with the color and everything. Now, you want to rinse your turkey. Y'all, please, rinse the salt off of the turkey, inside out, under the skin, the back. Rinse off the turkey, okay? Get it all up in there. Change the water like 2 or 3 times. Rinse the salt off the turkey. The flavor is already in there. The sugar, the salt, the lemons, it's all up in your turkeys. Rinse the turkey. Rinse off the turkey.
Switching out for us poor Americans.
Because they don't listen, and then they come in my comments and drag me. Y'all, rinse the turkey. All right, so once you get the turkey nice and rinsed up and patted dry, you want to get your melted butter that I showed earlier. You melt it down and just brush it everywhere. Under the wings, under the legs, under the thigh, everywhere. Brush the butter everywhere. And you don't have to use the butter I use. This is, you know, use whatever butter. You just need to put butter on it so it could be easily browned while it's in the oven. Make sure your oven is preheated to 325 degrees. A lot of people prefer to cover their turkey, and that's fine. You want to cover your turkey, cover it. But I cooked this turkey from start to finish uncovered in the oven on 325. And it was good to go. I do suggest you guys investing in a food thermometer because it's very important, especially around the holiday season. I wouldn't just, you know, because sometimes you see people, they cut up the turkey and just to check it to see if it's done. There's really no reason to do that. Just get the thermometer. It's like $8 or $10 off of Amazon and you're good to go. So once I get the herbs on there and the salt-free lemon pepper, I'm going to put those reserved lemons from the other day. By the way, that day when I zested them, I put them in a Ziploc bag and put it in the refrigerator so they wouldn't harden. Because, you know, if you don't wrap them up and put them in the fridge, they'll harden. So make sure you put it in a Ziploc bag or something. I stuffed it with the parsley, the shallot, the lemons. I can't even tell you how delicious this smelled, and it wasn't even done yet. So I took some of the lemon pepper and sprinkled it in the pan because the pan juices are what we're going to use to make the gravy. I also took the chicken stock and put the chicken stock in the pan just like I'm doing here. This recipe is so much more easier than any other recipe I've ever done. You can't mess it up, I promise. So 90 minutes on 325, this is what my turkey looked like. By me looking at it, I could tell it's not done. When it looks like stiff like that, it's not done. So I didn't even bother checking the internal temperature. And so you just want to get the pan juices all over to keep things nice and moist and lubricated so it doesn't dry out. And y'all, this turkey, oh my goodness. If I was cooking Thanksgiving this year for my family, I would make this turkey again. But I'm happy I made it for you guys. So after another 45 minutes, I decided to check the internal temp. And it was 162. And I was like, whoa. Because my plan was to cook this turkey for like 3 hours, y'all. I really was. And that's why I said thermometer is so important. It was already 162. So I put it back in the oven for another 15-20 minutes. Now I'm gonna work on the gravy. I'm gonna season the inner parts of the turkey with the lemon pepper, some poultry seasoning, and just keep it simple. No salt, y'all. Do not add any more salt to any of this dish. I mixed it up, and then I'm just going to sear it off and make this super delicious, simple gravy. And then we're gonna be good to go. And this is how it looks right here. And yeah, and also I had this frozen the day when I cleaned the turkey. Before I brined it, that's when I froze this because, you know, again, this was brined for 48 hours. You don't want to just have it sitting out. So I froze this in the freezer, the innards. And then, yeah. So this is how the turkey looks once it was completely done. It was a total cook time of about 2 hours and 25 minutes. If you trust your oven, you guys, you should have around the same time. But make sure you have a food thermometer. Please have a food thermometer. It's very important. All right, so next I'm gonna flip over the innards and get it nice and caramelized like this. I removed it and then added my flour down. I didn't wash the pan. You need all those drippings and the dark color that's gonna give your gravy a nice color and flavor, depth of flavor. So you wanna mix your flour in with your butter and meat pieces, juices, whatever, and you're going to add the juices from the pan. This is all the turkey juices from the pan. I started off with half to make sure, you know, because sometimes it could be too much. And once I mixed it up, just like this, y'all, when this hit the pan, you know, I hope one of y'all make it. Even just one of y'all. One of y'all make this recipe, I'll be happy if just one person make it. As you can see, it got way too thick, and because it needs to cook for a little bit, so I decided to just go ahead and put all of it. And it was about a quart, about 4 cups. If you don't have enough chicken broth or juices, turkey broth or turkey juices in your pan, you can always use chicken stock. No big deal. You ain't got enough juice in the pan, get some chicken stock. No biggie. Same thing. And you'll be good to go. So once this was done, I then seasoned it with lots and lots of black pepper because I wanted that kick. Don't judge me. Use cayenne if you want. I just use black pepper. And now I'm just going to put the innards back in here and cook it on low for about 10 minutes to get the flavor and everything out of there. And it was good to go. This gravy was really, really good. It was the mimic of the flavor of the turkey. Obviously, the turkey cooked in it. And so it was good to go. I did add some more fresh thyme. And that was it, y'all. And this is a turkey. I wanted y'all to get another look at it because I ain't hiding nothing. Y'all need to see. This is what your turkey will look like. Front to back, back to front, up and down. Nothing's hidden. It's on a plate where you can see everything from top to bottom. Okay, I'm not hiding, no gimmicks, no nothing. This is the gravy, how it looks. I didn't strain mine. You could strain yours if you're fancy schmancy. I didn't strain it. I kept it simple, and it was just so rich, beautiful, and delicious. Now to dress the turkey, this is all I did. I put some charred lemons on the side and some more parsley. Obviously, if you have a more fancy plate or a dish at your house, you will put your turkey in that and it'll be beautiful. But I'm cooking for you guys and I wanted you to see exactly what the turkey is going to look like. And so, yeah. All right, so now I'm just going to cut the leg off so you guys can see how juicy it is. And yeah, it went right through nice and moist. Look how moist and delicious this looks. I wanted to bite it so bad, but I said, girl, you recording, you gotta relax. Ooh, my goodness, look at this gravy. Y'all, look how rich and amazing this gravy looks. Like Sheila from up the block could never, okay? But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you for your support. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I'll catch you on my next video. Bye.